Welcome to this video in which I will explain you a bit about my new course which I'm going to start next year for the fourth year students, which is about the première. And the première is what used to be the final concert, and it's important to look at the name because final concert perceives it as the finish, as the final, as the ending of something, whereas I perceive it much more as the beginning. So première is a much better name because it opens up towards the future, and that's also what the course wants to do. I want to show you a way of working so that you don't only do your project in the best way that you can and have a nice concert, but also learn from this project how you can do projects in general and grow from each project that you do. So I will explain in this video a little bit about the stages, about the things that you can apply to doing a project in order to get the best out of it and to do this cyclic way of learning. The first thing I want to tell you about is to capture the idea. It's very important to work inspired, and in many cases inspiration just gets lost. You don't recognize a good idea, or you do recognize, but the day after you start to doubt, oh, is this such a good idea? And you don't grasp it, you don't capture it, you don't keep it, and you don't take it seriously. And then ideas come, ideas go, and you will be doubting, and probably you start doubting in September because you know you have to do, or you start already much earlier, because you know you're going to do the final, and you keep on doubting until March and you still don't know what exactly you're going to do. And therefore I teach you how you can capture ideas, capture inspiration, recognize it to be genuine inspiration, but also invite inspiration in case you don't know what to do and I don't have an idea. Mostly there's dragons. The ones who did the course Become the Owner of Your Learning know what I mean with dragons. Other people I will explain. Dragons, the negative thoughts take over. You don't see or you don't get any inspiration at all. Well, I can help you with that during the course. Capture the idea makes it possible to let this idea be in the lead, be leading you, steering you towards the whole procedure of the doing the project. So the timeline goes from the beginning, from getting the idea until the end, and you're walking on this timeline. And are you going to walk inspired, or are you going to walk like in fear? That's a big difference in the energy you have during your project. So that's what I wish you, and what this course is good for. Second step after capturing your idea is make a matrix. The matrix is like a simple piece of paper with the outlines of your project. So you put what is important. It's going to be a big show with a big band, and I want video, and I want light, and I want it to be in music sacrum. That's one example. Now, a completely different example could be, I want a very small, intimate concert. There's only 2 violins, a cello, and a singer, and I want it to be crispy, to be tangling energy, but very small and precise. And I want it to be 50 minutes of music in one tension bow. But these are 2 examples of a completely different concert. This course is not about big. The concept of the course is about what is you and what do you want to do, and be true to that. It can be both. It can be small, it can be big, it doesn't matter. So you put the matrix, and then you know what to do for the rest of the time, because otherwise ideas get lost, and you don't stick to it, and you don't put it down in reality, and nothing happens. You only keep doubting. So again, capture the idea, and write down what you want to do with it. Then you need a sparring partner. A sparring partner is a person who you can exchange ideas with. A sparring partner is a person that it's within the group. We're going to do this course within a group. And within the group you make duos of project owners and sparring partners. So you are the project owner and you are the sparring partner of somebody else. And the sparring partner is keeping you sharp, is asking you from time to time, hey, How are you doing? Is it going on track? Are you still having your ID? Do you still have the faith in your ID? And what are the outlines? Did you think about that? Did you reserve the concert hall? Did you check did you make the rehearsals? Did you ask your other players, etc.? This person, the sparring partner, is only there for you. So it's not somebody participating in the project. It's not a player. It's not whatever. It's only there, it's not organizing with you, it's only checking you and asking you, hey, how are you going? It's to keep your energy up and to keep you as a project owner on the highest possible level. So you do that to somebody else in the course to learn how that works, but you also receive it from somebody else to be higher in your energy, to be better performing in the end. Then another thing we're going to do is check this timeline. Well, I already made this drawing, so the timeline is from the start, where you get your ID, to the end, where you perform your concert. So here it's the ID, and here it's the concert. Here it's only in the spirit, in the mind, it's only a picture that you have in mind, and here it's the actual concert with the audience and with the musicians and everything which is there. So if you do it well, you can use this time. This is the start, and there you go, and you're walking on the timeline, and you can walk on the timeline and get exhausted because there's so much to do and you don't know how to do it, or you can be seeing this timeline and use the incoming time because you set your IDs clear, and from that time on IDs will come in, people will talk to you, and you will receive the time, and you will use the incoming time. You own the time instead of being a victim of having too little time. It's kind of another approach to time, which, if you learn to do that, will help you a lot in your energy and in the actual time that you have. You use your time better. You use your time inspired, and instead of letting it slip away, you make use of it. Then we have, of course, D-Day, which is the premiere, and you're going to do your performance. So, big show, small concert, whatever. But that is that's not the course is about that project, about this. But this is not the ending of the course, because the concert itself is a phase in the whole project. But after we continue, we have a last meeting in the course, and that's about the harvest. What did you learn from this project? What happened? What was your talent doing? What were your dragons saying? And how did you act upon them? How did it work with your sparring partner? How did it work with the musicians, with the team that you had? So all of this is input, is learning material, and at the end you have a harvest, like, hey, I learned this and that. And once you are aware of that and you make a you consciously yield the harvest, then you know that you can do it a second time. It gives a lot of confidence, so you grow from your project and you can do it again. So this way of working from the inspiration until the harvest gives a cyclic way of learning. So you are the project owner, you do your project, and not only do you do your project, but you go on like this. You can do this again and again and again, like a wheel which is rolling, and you grow and learn from every project that you do. That's what I wish for you. So come to my course, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.